What's up, guys? This is Dan over at Total Performance, and for this video I'm going to be talking about 5 movements that are going to help you guys out with performance in terms of hockey on the ice today. So the first one is going to be a push-up hold. So for a lot of my athletes initially, whenever I have them try and do any kind of just like standard push-up on the ground, not elevated, I see a lot of this and a lot of elbows pointing out to the side. We never want to curve out our lower back like that. That's going to be real dangerous moving forward, not just for your hockey career, but for life in general. You really want to keep that lower back nice and stable. So for your push-up hold, you're going to want to be about 1 inch to 2 inches off the ground, keeping your elbows not all the way in, but at about a 30-degree angle. So some minor abduction from your shoulder. Maintaining a nice neutral spine and not, flexing at that lower back too much. So that's going to look not elbows out, elbows in. It's going to look something like this. I'm looking for you guys to be able to hold this for about a minute. From the front, that's going to look like this. Once again, not elbows out, elbows in. Nice neutral spine right here. Make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight and engaging those glutes to stabilize your upper as well as lower back. Once again, you don't want any flexion or extension of your lumbar during that movement. The next one's going to be a test for single leg flexibility as well as strength as well as balance. It's going to be the leg cross squat stand. So you're going to start with your feet together. Whichever leg you stand on, opposite leg's coming up to 90, gonna cross, whoa, not lose your balance like I just did. Leg up to 90, cross, reach, squat, and stand. You wanna hold each position for about 3 seconds. On your reach, you don't wanna reach like this. Once again, that's just rounding out at the lower back. That's not actually going to be a measure of how flexible you are through that hamstring. You want to maintain a nice neutral spine, cross, keep that spine nice and neutral on your way down. Once you feel that stretch is right where you should stop. Ideally, I would like for you guys to be able to touch the ground, maintaining a nice neutral spine. But for starters, just get as far as you can. If this is as far as you have to go, just stop right there. As soon as you feel that stretch, is where I want you guys to stop for the time being. Hold. If that happens to be the spot, really up high like that where you feel the stretch, hold that for a little bit longer than 3 seconds. Hold that for like 5 to 10. That way you can build up flexibility as well as comfort in that position moving forward. The next movement is going to be a strict test for single leg balance. It's going to be unilateral stand. So you're just going to pick one knee up to 90. Palms facing forward or at your hips, I don't really care. Eyes closed. You guys should be able to stand for a minute on each leg, eyes closed. It's pretty hard. Once you close your eyes, staying on one leg, you'll understand why. It'll be self-explanatory. The next movement I'm going to test you guys in is going to be a test for hip strength, mobility, as well as single leg strength. It's going to be a single leg deadlift. So once again, starting with your feet together, knee up to 90. Your first move here is not chest down. Your first move is leg back. As your leg goes back, you're going to hinge at the waist a little bit. So once again, we're not testing flexibility of our spine here. We're testing mobility and strength of our hips and legs. So shoulders back. You're going to send your leg back. Hinge at the waist. Keep your toes pointing towards your knee. Maintain a nice neutral spine. You can keep your hands at your sides. You can go opposite hand, opposite leg. I don't really care. Whatever is most comfortable for you as far as your hands go. From the side, that's going to look like this. I don't want to see you guys locked out your front leg like this. I want to see you bend at that knee a little bit, maintaining a nice neutral spine, keeping your toes towards your knee, reaching that back leg as far back as you can. I want to see you guys be able to perform at least 6 clean single leg deadlifts consecutively on each leg. By consecutively, I just mean not replacing the leg that you have up. Going 6 straight single leg deadlifts. And 6 is just the baseline, you know what I mean? That should be the minimum amount of single leg deadlifts that you're able to do consecutively. The last movement that I'm going to talk about today is going to be a plank. I see a ton of people at gyms everywhere, unfortunately, plank like this. And it kills me. Don't do it. It's not going to help you guys. Make sure your elbows are right under your shoulders. Alright, hands apart. Just about shoulder width. Squeeze those heels together to stabilize those glutes and keep that lower back stable. And then you're going to try and pull your elbows and your toes together to meet in the middle and create that full contraction, which is going to keep your ribs down and keep that lower back nice and stable. I don't want to see any piked hips, any hips up here, any hips down here. Nice neutral spine, hips down, not rocking to one side or the other, because that's just going to be lateral flexion, which once again is never going to be a good thing. If you guys have any questions about these movements or anything else, you can feel free to reach out to us. You can email Dr. Moore at heather@totalperformancept.com, or you can email me at dan@totalperformancept.com.